I learned quickly that by just listening when coaches spoke to me about calls and then responding with humility and honesty, I could stay in control of any situation. I wasn't arrogant, overbearing, or condescending. I then noticed that coaches became more objective with their opinions on certain calls they questioned. They wouldn't talk at me, they would talk to me, because they knew that I would be fair and honest, but most of all, that I cared. However, there are always a coach or two that I never seem to have the best relationship with. These coaches would typically talk at me. They wouldn't ask questions, they would instead tell me how to do my job better, many times without knowing the rules themselves. They were condescending and even combative at times. So those were the times that I really had to dig in and not let the emotion of the situation get the best of me. I had to find a way to make the situation better instead of worse. Many times the only way to make the situation better was giving a warning, a technical foul, or to eject the coach. The key was to do this in a non-combative or emotional way. That would have made a bad situation worse. As officials, we have to do it in a way that the coaches realize that his or her actions were inappropriate. When addressing officials, it's not what you tell them, but how you tell them. Remember that kids are watching. As both coaches and officials, we are responsible for the example we give them. It's a shared responsibility between us both. Let's not give them the perception that the relationship between coaches and officials is a turbulent one. Let's not give them the perception that it's okay to scream to an official, or for an official to scream at a coach for that matter. The actions they see from us today will be the actions they'll take themselves tomorrow. If you ask a question to an official about a play, be ready to hear something that you may not agree with. The official may have had a different angle on the play than you did. We spoke at Play Like a Champion about the importance of having the proper angle on plays and how one angle can show no foul and another angle shows a foul. So give the official the benefit of the doubt and trust that his or her angle showed a foul or violation. If it's not a situation where you feel you had the same angle, then the official and you just don't agree with the call. Perhaps they missed it. Officials aren't perfect, nor are your teams. Your team will commit turnovers, miss free throws, and field goals. Officials will miss calls. I've been officiating at a very high level now for 17 years, and I've never had a perfect game. Guess what? It probably will never happen. Often, if you ask an official what they saw on a play you disagree with and actually listen to what they have to say, you will see that they have a legitimate answer. Be objective. Don't just think of what's better for your team. Someone told me once that officials and coaches will never see the game the same way because coaches see the game with their heart and officials see it with their head. While there is a certain truth to that, we could both be able to understand that there is a certain look or aesthetic that the game should have. Coaches and officials arguing is not a good look for the game or for the kids that are watching us. Let's remember that as a coach, you are not there for the win, but for the kids. I'm certain that if you think back to the days when we were kids playing in leagues, we can still remember the positive experiences that coaches and officials gave us. Their influences and impact us so much that we still have memories. Let's be the ones that impact these kids now. It's our turn. Let's remember that it's not about us, but instead it's about us showing these kids how to play like a champion.